All right, everybody, welcome to the Halos and Infield pregame show. I'm James. A pleasant Monday evening coming up, wherever you may be. Welcome to the pregame show. As I mentioned, it's the Halos as they take on the Texas Rangers for first game of three-game series. Crucial for the Rangers as they're in first place at 87 and 68. The Angels at 70 and 86. On the September 25th, we would like to remind you that on the 26th, or at least give you a little history lesson, on September 26th of 1986, the Angels and Rangers played, and the Angels clinched the West that day, and or that night, I should say. You can find it on YouTube, but that was a good night in Angels history, and that would be tomorrow night, but in 1986. To the present, though. On this 25th, again, it's the Rangers and Angels. Texas coming on in for a three-game series, and then Oakland for three, and that's the season. That's about it. Let me get to the sponsors really quick. Go to 714 Tickets for all your ticket needs. So, everything you think of. Theater tickets, concert tickets, sports tickets, it's all there. I know I have to do some ticket searching because I'll probably go to a 30th game on the 30th, I should say, on Saturday. So if you're there, check out the Halo Honk. The Clown will be there. Check out that. We'll see if he'll make an appearance. So check out him there. That'll be fun. He'll check out, he'll maneuver with the fans and all that. So that should be something to see. Again, first game of this series at 6:38. Also check out Noble Oil Works. If you're going to the game, go to Noble Oil Works. They'll have pint specials there, and go there for parking, and then also go there again for those buy one get one free pint specials before the game, or get that before the game, and then get the ticket before the game, and then come back after the seventh inning or after the game and spend some time with friends and family there at Noble Oil Works. They have Monday Night Football, of course, going on right now. 2 games, by the way. I wanted to get in before the games got deeper, and before the game started, of course, with the Angels. Check out, of course, the Todd Fox postgame show after every Angels game, flagship podcast on YouTube, and then also on podcast mediums. Also, check us out on all the social media platforms. All right, so let's get to the baseball side of things. Rangers coming in, of course, they swept the Mariners at home. Yeah, Mariners at home. They took 2 out of 3. Also at home against the Red Sox. They've won 5 straight as Texas. So they're coming in hot. And they, of course, have the first place spot by 2.5 over Houston. Houston was swept by Kansas City. For the Angels, of course, well, they lost 2 out of 3 in Minnesota. And that was unfortunate. I wanted a series. But see what happens. They were going to try to play spoiler and try to make that happen. All right. And, I did mention standings. Texas in first, Angels in fourth. Eliminated, of course. Not really any transactions today or news, really, which was odd to say. But like the question of the day, of course, I think Fernando mentioned how many games did I attend or everybody attend, and I think I did 4 or 5. I can't remember. I haven't been in a while, but maybe Saturday I'll be there. Let's see. Yeah, for the pitching matchups, let's go to today's game, of course, and then we'll go through the rest of the series. So Patrick Sandoval will be starting for the Angels. The left-hander has a record of 7-13. This will be a 20th appearance. 4.19 ERA, 141 and 2/3 innings pitched, 126 strikeouts, and his whip at 1.50 or 0. 93 miles per hour on the fastball, 87 on the slider, 83 on the changeup, and 80 or 77 on the curveball. Be cool if I see that curveball more. Let's see his stats right here really quick. Again, 13 losses. That's high up there in the rankings for losses. So it'll be a 28 start today. 143 hits, 89 runs given up, 66 earned. 12 home runs given up, 69 walks. That's also really high. And then 126 strikeouts, as I mentioned. His last start, let's see, was against the Rays in St. Pete. That was, of course, on the 19th of September. He got the no decision. He went 5 innings, 5 hits, and 2 earned runs given up. So this year he's faced Texas, let's see, once. And that's it. Wow. Just odd how it goes, of course, with the less divisional games. But he faced him back on August 14th. He got the loss with 2 innings and 2/3, 4 runs, or 4 hits given up, 4 runs, 4 were earned. He walked 6, and he struck out 6. So it was one of those crazy games that, he's going to pitch, obviously. But yeah, he has a 0-1 record against Texas this year. So Sandoval, starter for the Angels. For the Texas Rangers, John Gray will be starting. Jon Gray. He's a right-hander, 6'4", 225, from Oklahoma University, of course, the Sooners. He was drafted 3rd overall by the Colorado Rockies in 2013, if you can believe it's been that long. 29 games started this year, coming up, 8-8 record, 4.22 ERA, 151 and 1/3 innings pitched, 135 strikeouts, and a whip of 1.31. His pitches, as he's got some pretty good stats here. 96 miles per hour on the fastball, 87 on the slider, 89 on the changeup, and then 78 on the curveball. And let's see what else. Let's go to his stats. Again, his swing. Nice start coming up. 144 hits given up, 71 earned runs, 21 home runs, and then 54 walks, 135 strikeouts for John Gray this year. Let's keep the ball rolling with his last start. It was against the Red Sox on the 20th of September. No decision, 2 1/3 innings pitched, 4 runs given up, 4 hits, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout, including 2 home runs given up. He's faced the Angels once this year. Back on the 16th of August, he got the loss. He went 7 innings, gave up 1 run, but 6 hits. And that was it this year. So he's 0-1, he's 0-1, just like Sandoval. So there's a lot of similarities with each pitcher here. And looking at his internet's slow. Here we go. Looks like fastball's kind of middle up, slider down and away to right-handed batter. Changeup is inside. You get some strikeouts that way. He's tried the sweeper that's outside. Then a curveball he'll use 6% of the time, and that's in the zone. We'll see if he breaks that out. But looking at his pitches, though, he gives up the fastball, the most hits there, the most singles, doubles. 1 triple he's given up, and 11 home runs. 71 strikeouts on that slider, so be aware of that. 50 on the fastball. So check out Gray on his slider to get the batters out. All right, let's get to before we get to all of that, let's get to the lineups for today's game. All right, so Marcus Semien will lead off for Texas at second base. Batting second, Corey Seager, the shortstop. Batting third will be Robbie Grossman, the left fielder. Batting fourth will be Josh Young, the third baseman. Then batting fifth will be Adolis Garcia in right field. Batting sixth will be Mitch Garver, the designated hitter. Batting seventh, Nathaniel Lowell, the first baseman. Batting eighth will be Jonah Heim, the catcher. And then batting ninth will be Leody Taveras in center field. Looking at the big numbers, Garcia, 36 home runs and 103 driven in. Taveras and Semien both have 14 stolen bases each. So look for them to go during the game. And, of course, Seager, you have to watch out for 33 homers there. Looking at Sandoval, his career against the batters today, Garcia's hitting .250 against them. Garver 1-for-1. Grossman 0-for-4. Jonah Heim 0-for-4 as well. Jung 0-for-2. Nathaniel Lowe is 1-for-8. Seager hitting .71. Semien 375. So Semien's bound to break out against Sandoval today. And then Leody Taveras hitting 125. All right, for the Angels, their lineup is going to lead off with Nolan Schanuel on first base, leading off for the Angels tonight. And then batting second will be Zach Neto, the shortstop. Batting third will be Brandon Drury, the designated hitter. Batting fourth will be Mike Moustakas back in the lineup at third base. I think he wanted to finish the year out playing, so that's really good. Batting fifth is Logan Ohapi, the catcher. Batting sixth will be Randall Grichuk, the left fielder. Batting seventh will be Joe Odell in center field tonight. That'll be interesting. Watch for that. We'll see if he's improved his fielding at any time. Batting eighth will be Jared Walsh, the right fielder. And batting ninth will be Michael Stefanik at second base. And the matchups, John Gray. Drury's hitting .211 against him. Let's see, Grichuk 0-for-11, Moustakas 385. So Moustakas maybe will have a good game against him. And Jared Walsh is 0-for-2. Everybody else has not faced him yet. So advantage maybe Gray in that form. We'll see if the Angels do their homework in the dugout with the tablet against these guys. Against John Gray, So looking at the rest of the series, for this series, I should say, before the off day on Thursday, the Angels will throw out Reed Detmers Tuesday, and then the Rangers have not announced the starter yet. For Wednesday, Dane Dunning will be on the mound for the Angels 11-6 on Wednesday, and Griffin Canning will go on the mound Wednesday for the Angels. He's 7-7. So that's your pitching matchups and lineups read. Let's get you to some MLB scores. Not too many games going on today. The Astros and Mariners, though, that's going to be a great game. Justin Verlander will go for Houston, and then Luis Castillo will go for the Seattle Mariners. For the National League, the Padres will go to San Francisco, both 77 and 79. Both are losing grip on their chances for the wild card. Blake Snell will go for the Padres. He's 14-9. He's one of the Cy Young Award candidates. Logan Webb will go for the Giants. He's 10-13. There was one game today, the Yankees and Diamondbacks, that if you saw on social media, they didn't have so many people out there. There was they announced the attendance of 41,000, but there was a monsoon going on. They barely got the game in, and it looked like there was maybe 200, 300, 400 people there. There wasn't too many. Anyway, the Yankees won over the Diamondbacks in the Bronx 6-4. And because of the game needed to be played, the Diamondbacks and White Sox today was postponed. So they'll make a doubleheader up whenever Arizona gets to Chicago, probably tomorrow. So that's the only scores and the only games coming up tonight. So Astros and Mariners, that'll be fun. And then, of course, the Padres and the Giants. So all that's going on there. All right. The Angels schedule ahead, like I mentioned, 2 more with the Rangers Tuesday and Wednesday, off day Thursday. And then on the weekend, that's it. Friday through Sunday, and Oakland coming in, and that's it. Maybe I'll see you there. Halo Honk will be there on Sunday. So we'll see what happens. The other news that came out, Mike Trout, and for some reason this is announced, but he's out for the remainder of the season. It's something I think we all knew, but they still decided to announce it, which was stupid in my opinion. I don't get that at all, but whatever. Maybe for tickets. Maybe that's why. They wanted to sell tickets, and they wanted to see if anybody would go if they announced that Mike Trout wasn't out. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Anyway, let's get to some comments, and then we'll get out of here. Dan Rios mentioning, what are you doing? Oh, what are you doing, James? The Rams are Monday Night Football, horns up. That's why I said I did it now before the game got any later. I'm watching that, and I'll put the other one on too. I think it was 10-3 Philadelphia. So I'm watching that. I'm watching everything today. I'm calling all the games, like Kevin Harlan would say. Alex saying, y'all still watching the games? I guess maybe I am still. We'll see if I'll probably have it on in the background or listen to it. Alex also mentions, hey, James, Raiders Chargers this week. I don't think I'll go, but maybe if someone comes up with a ticket, I'll go. But, man, I hate the way the game ended up yesterday. Dan Real says, go Chargers, F the Faders. Oh. Halo Joe saying, will you wear a paper bag at the Big A next season? I think if Artie is still manager, and especially owner, and then if Nevin is the manager, then nothing's changed. That's what would be my opinion on that. I should wear one for Saturday. I really should. And then take a picture of it. Dan also said, Halos and Horns for life. Grounding True Crime saying the Angels actually have a chance to fuck things up for Texas. Yeah, that's a big thing. You just play spoiler. I hate that. But what else do you have to play for? Grounding True Crime saying, will they? No. Hello Joe saying, go Angels, go Rams. Grinding True Crime says, go Angels, boo Rams. Dan Rios also mentions, may never see Trout in an Angel uniform again. Let him go to his home team, the Philadelphia Phillies. I think on the latest podcast, the flagship podcast, I think there was talk about having a trade back with the Phillies, bringing Brandon Marsh back for Mike Trout, among others. And I just don't want that to happen. Imagine Marsh is back. And Dan Rios mentions at the end of one, it's on commercial, so I didn't see the score, but yeah, 3-0 the Rams, as the Bengals have Joe Burrow playing, and they're in their it's a white out, so it's a white helmet game for the Bengals, I guess. Here's Joe Burrow. He better watch out for Aaron Donald tonight. Wow, that's going to be intriguing. Halo Joe saying, come on now, Granny. All right, I'll let y'all argue about football somewhere else. Hopefully the post-game show will be on tonight with Todd Fox. See what happens, and maybe I'll see you Saturday. For the post-game show, we'll see what time I get home tomorrow on Wednesday. We'll see how work goes, and if I can get home for the pregame show, I will do it. All right, everybody, take care. Go Halos. Let's just try to disrupt things for Texas, right? Right. Bye, folks.